Hey CJ, welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Republic. So off camera, at the end of the last episode, I got approached by the guy that starts this quest, which is kind of weird. I thought that happened a lot earlier because it's basically end of the game now, and I really don't feel like doing that. It's basically you join an Assassin's Guild on Manan. It's kind of like if you want to go a dark side route, great way to make money. Now we're gonna go to Yavin 4, or just Yavin. That's up. I did do a little bit of shopping off camera, bought some extra med packs. There is a medium suit of armor that might be better than I'm wearing, although it won't give a strength bonus. Attacked, okay, never mind, looks like ready to attack. Right? Or not? Okay. Oh, yep, there we are. Makes sense that we get attacked then. Or bad. Let's after what happened there. Alright. Incoming fighters. There we go. 3 left. Easier to hit them when they're coming right at you. One more. And that's it. Alright. Missed that cutscene last time. We'll play it. We won't play the Yavin 4 landing sequence. You've seen that before. Alright. I guess we'll try to talk to some people too, if we can. Sorry, Joe Honey.
How may I be of assistance?
Can we talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Talk about what happened after your father died.
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
How so?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Earlier was a doctor?
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris.
Captured you?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
Right, so what did that have to do with the situation? Well, that's the time period the Jedi were fighting the Mandalorians. They freed you?
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left.
Wait, on Taris? They're still there.
And I was left with a dream.
Unless she got transported somewhere else. Okay. What was the dream?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine. And we both know what has happened since then.
How'd you know they were on Dantooine unless one of the Jedi told you? Yo, honey.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Okay. Interesting we don't get any journal updates when we talk to her. Alright. Lee, hi, buddy.
Got something on your mind, do you?
When'd you go to Kashyyyk?
Oh, that was not until many years later, to tell the truth. I spent quite some time wandering the galaxy.
Right where we left off in the last episode, where he's talking about his life adventures. You're adventuring again, I take it?
Nothing so extravagant. I merely traveled from place to place. I don't even think I knew what I was searching for. It wasn't as if my travels were pleasant either. There were plenty of folks who distrusted the Jedi after the war. Or worse.
How could it be worse?
If people weren't treating me with suspicion, they were looking at me with greed.
Oh.
I don't know how many thought they could make use of me for their own ends. I got so sick of the treachery and deceit. I left the civilized parts of the galaxy and headed instead for the uncivilized parts.
That's when you went to Kashyyyk?
Actually, I was on my way somewhere else when I crash-landed on Kashyyyk. The ship I was using was a rust bucket.
Why don't you just fix your ship and keep going?
I'm no mechanic, and besides, after you plunge nose first in the trunk of a 5-kilometer-high tree, chances are you don't have much ship left.
You survived a crash landing?
I'd taken some damage passing through an unexpected asteroid field, as I recall, but I wasn't completely without some systems. I could still guide her a bit when I crashed. It wasn't what I would call the smoothest landing, especially considering I ended up smack in the depths of the Shadowlands. But I lived.
You crashed and stayed?
Sure, why not? It seemed like an interesting enough place to spend a couple of decades exploring.
The Wookiees didn't mind your presence?
Oh, they did at first, oh yes. I can't say I was overly pleased to encounter a group of indigenous giant carpets either, I can assure you of that.
You seemed to be fairly peaceful with them at the time we arrived.
Well, that was after 2 decades of helping them. They certainly didn't trust me at first.
You helped them?
When I could, I would assist a few young ones who would get lost in the Shadowlands or attacked unexpectedly by the wildlife. I must say, for a while there, the Wookiees actually thought I was some kind of benevolent forest god. Amusing, really. I set them straight eventually.
Why don't you stop the slavery of the Wookiees then?
At first, when the slavers took to hunting down lone Wookiees in the fringes of the Shadowlands, I did my best to divert them. Later, when Shundar made his deal, I didn't see any point. I wasn't here to save them from their own sad follies, after all.
It does sound like you enjoyed being a god, though.
Nonsense. I had no idea that's what they were thinking for a long time. I just thought they were being friendly neighbors, leaving fruit and such for me. Later, when I started to understand some of their grunting, I realized they would say prayers to the Hairless One before descending into the forest. Hairless One. I used to have plenty of hair, I tell you. At any rate, it took a few bruises, but I set the record straight.
Few bruises?
I traveled to Rookwaro and met with the chieftain in front of everyone. Freyr swatted at me just to see if I was real or not. I was real, and while it was a light swat, Wookiees are terribly strong. I was knocked out cold for a day. The Wookiees all thought it was quite funny.
Is it all a bit primitive for you?
Not really. Kashyyyk is a place you can feel very small in. It felt good to devote my time to helping people and living simply.
You didn't receive any news from the outside?
What can I say? I did it all for the Wookiees.
The Wookiees?
The Wookiees. Well, okay, maybe I needed some time on a quiet and remote planet, but if you ever need a friend, an incredibly strong hairball isn't a bad call.
Seem quite fond of them.
I suppose I am in a way, despite the smell. For a race of gardeners, they have developed quite interestingly.
Gardeners?
You remember the alien computer, correct? Kashyyyk was meant to be an agricultural planet. The Wookiees were made for a reason, or at least that's what I'm thinking. But I'm an old man who's had a long time to develop that opinion, so don't argue with me. At any rate, we should be moving along, don't you think? If you sat around this long in the Shadowlands, attack would eat you.
It didn't seem like carnivorous creatures. Also, just random guys got hanging out in here. That's fine. All right, let's see what Candace has to say.
I've been given a challenge I can't ignore. We've got to go to the dune seas of Tatooine.
All right.
The sooner we get...
Yeah, he's very eager to get to Tatooine. All right, for this, we'll take Salbar and HK. I don't plan to use them very often. Actually, mission. Oh, okay, wait. Mistake. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. All right. Go say hi to our buddy over here and hope nothing bad's happening. Well, you're back. I was just taking a look at a few new things I thought you might like, and Malik arrives. Oh. How'd you get in here? Have you used the other doors that we can never use? We have our ways, Rodian. Just because you don't hear us dock doesn't mean we can't. And your own stealth units have proven most effective. Look, he's a good merchant. Leave him alone. What do you want? We're here to teach you a lesson, Duvam. And you as well, human. Unfortunately, you won't live to correct your mistakes. Oh, okay, we're not going to talk about this. Oh, actually, before we get started, let's just force push him. HK, you're out of range. No, you're not. All right, start blasting. Mission. Run up there and hit that guy. Actually, okay. Disengage. I want to make sure you're hitting the right guy. Hit him. Alright. No grenades. Alright, I can deflect their blaster bolts, so let's take out this guy real quick. How much XP? That's what I really want to know. Hey, no healing. I'm just surprised they don't auto heal. Oh, okay. HK, you almost died. Level you up real quick. Computer use, repair, sure. Yeah, security. Great. Great. Oh, we didn't give him the flamethrowers. Oh well. Anyway.
What?
Okay, HK's almost down again. I'm not expecting this fight to be that hard, but I apparently was mistaken. Should have given HK better equipment. Mission's just trying her best.
What?
Alright, let me use one of my many med packs. Another one. Okay, mission. Fortunately, you have a level up. Okay, we're never using stealth. 5 points, wow. Fortunately, she has a lot of level up, so she might be carrying us for a while. Fortunately, I did not give her armor. Not expecting this to be a hard fight. Disengage and force wave. Oh, okay, well. HK, it's up to you and me. To get to her level up in time. Okay, there's actually a lot more here than I thought.
What?
Disengage. Focus on this one. Alright, heal. 5, nice. Alright, focus on this guy, because if we take him out, I should be able to handle the rest. One more. Level up HK. Alright, yeah, improve toughness right now. Need the extra health. He's almost down. How much health does he have?
What?
This is essentially the boss fight of this. In fact, the only fight you'll do this in this. Alright, 700 XP. Alright, nice. Wait, was there a guy over here? Yep. I was gonna switch to melee. Okay, just power blast. Actually, better yet, we got a lot of grenades. Took a couple at that guy.
What?
And then do a good concussion grenade. I want to save the force wave for now. The last group. Constitution, yeah, we really need that right now. It's like the last fight I'll ever be using him for, so. He's almost at max level. Oh, he has no armor, that's probably why. Well, that would have been helpful. Well, let's at least give him the shields. We kind of like nerfed ourselves for this fight.
Yes?
Alright, now he's doing a lot better. Look at that. That guy's like no help. You have like no defenses, really? Alright.
Yes?
Get a barbecue. This is a concussion grenade. Try it again. Apparently the flamethrowers really work on the Red Oceans. Any more shots on that? Look at that. 54 damage? Wow, okay. Now I kind of... Oh, okay. Those Trandoshan scum, they couldn't get more out of me, so they tried to kill me instead. Hopefully I'll have time before they send someone else to investigate. Maybe rig their ship to take off somewhere else. Thank you for your help, at least. I don't know if I could have taken them on my own. I'll let you look at my special stash. It's the stuff I was needing to show them. It won't be cheap, but if you want it, you can buy it. Nice. Alright. I can't afford that. Oh, I can. Okay, nice. 7... The dex... Or a defense bonus. Oh, immunity to cold, fire, and sonic. I'm trying to think if we ever fight anything like that. I don't know. Light, skeleton, dex, strength. Stealth, no. Exoskeleton. Okay, this might be worth it. Because it's medium armor, which is what I use. Mental the force. What? Resembles a rise crystal property being able to radically alter the flow of energy that passes through it. When combined with other crystals, the mantle warps their properties, often enhancing them. Additionally, almost act will force sensitive individuals, leading to the idea that the original artifact may have once been. Okay, it doesn't say what it actually does though. Guardian. Doesn't say what it does. And it's worth a lot of money. Yeah, this is like really good equipment. Okay, I already bought these. Disruptor, shield disruptor, stun ray. I mean, it's unlimited, which is nice. Manufacturing and poison. Awareness 10. Does that really help? Do like all the weapons proficiencies. +5 dex. Kind of want to find out what these okay, yeah, it's giving me like the really good stuff. The Mantle of the Force and Heart of the Guardian stuff do. But the exosuit, oh man, strength, constitution, and I think we're at 8 right now. And it's upgradable. That's probably what I want to buy. A lot of money though. More than 800 credits. So yeah, a bit more you could say. Is it worth it? I don't know. See if we can sell them real quick. See if we can get any of our money back. You can sell like these night robes. Still they worth money. Sell all our mines. Actually, we might need that against the fight against Malik. It's fine. I don't think we'll be able to buy anything else anyway. But I did want to try this armor out. You got a lot of grenades. And I guess if I really didn't want to use all these blasters. 1,000 credits. Wow, okay. Thermal detonators. Good loot. Alright, let me go ahead and switch out my armor. See how much the armor's worth. Look at that. 9 versus what am I wearing now? 8. Did give me like a little bit of resistance and strength, but this is much more worth it. Look at that. Nice. Another 1,000 credits. Another 1,000 credits. Nice. Out of my way. Definitely helps you buy some of the equipment if you're low on credits. I never did any of the Kazakh stuff, so I probably could have had more money. Let's see what I'm at now. 9,000. Yeah, that's not that great. I think that's all the loot now.
Hey there, what can I...
Talk about your brother?
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not gonna dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need?
Nope.
Okay.
Alright. Well. We go ahead and pause it and we'll go ahead and get over to Tatooine. Alright, we're here on Tatooine. Let's just try to talk to the companions real quick, see if they have anything else to say.
How may I be of a...
We talk?
What is it you would like? Of
Never mind.
course.
We'll talk to Jolie.
Got something on your mind?
You like Kashyyyk? Yeah, Kashyyyk so much, why'd you want to leave?
Are we back to that again?
Am I really all that interesting to you?
What's the best way for me to approach this? Perhaps it's time for a little story.
Oh no, not another story.
You just keep quiet there, you. I've had to put up with all your busybody questions, haven't I? Well, now you listen to a story, damn it. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the story. You almost made me forget about it. Nice try, but I'm not that old just yet. Now then, A young man sees a terribly venomous snake in his small village. Nervous, he watches the snake carefully until it leaves. The young man follows the snake into the forest. He clears the branches out of its path and helps it over obstacles. He even works to keep it fed.
This is a very long story.
Shush! Many nights pass, and still the young man continues to follow the snake. He even follows it into the sands of the great desert. In the desert, the snake eventually grows hungry. It turns and bites the young man, its poison quickly working its way into his system. Finally, curious, the snake looks at the boy as he lays dying and asks, "Why were you foolish enough to follow me all the way out into the desert?" The boy looks back and replies, "Did I follow you? I thought I was leading you away from everyone else." And then he died.
Am I supposed to be the snake?
Well, now, that's what I wanted to see for myself.
What's your judgment so far?
I've told you before that you have a destiny before you. This does not mean, however, that your future is already written. They are not the same thing. You have the choice of which direction you take your destiny in. More than engine-sucking Andor, certainly, but even he had a choice. So far, you've chosen to take the lighter path. Can you stay that course, even through the challenges ahead? We'll have to wait and see. I'm not here to judge you or tell you which path to take. I'm here ready to offer you my help, should you ask for it. I do that because I think it's important. More important than remaining in my home and pretending the galaxy doesn't exist. That's why I'm here.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you came.
I'm rather glad I came too, really. You're a fine young lad. I hope things turn out well for you. Now then, I've chatted enough for one lifetime. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
I think that's the end of his story. Like, yep. He dragged more out of Jolie Bindo about his past than probably intended, and he has no more tales to tell you for now. Perhaps once your mission is complete and your destiny finally realize you can talk more. What? Okay. That hinting at something beyond the end of the game? Question mark? Excuse me. Or maybe once you get to the Starforge planet. Alright, let's take Canderous and Johanny. Actually, the same level as Karth. Dalbar, seriously, lowest level? Oh, okay.
What the hell is your kind doing here? Bad enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking Cathar on this world too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Just ignore him, Johanny. Or do not seek to aggravate us. We have a Mandalorian in our presence.
Ooh, big man. The Jedi shooting his mouth off from behind a lightsaber, or whatever you're carrying. Hiding behind your pet Cathar. And a woman at that. We should have exterminated all you Cathar when we had the chance.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know.
Guy's not a
nothing.
Mandalorian.
Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
Do you know each other?
This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
Not for sale.
Now don't be so selfish. We both know Cathar aren't real people anyway. The
You're gonna die, buddy.
females make amusing pets, but the males should be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taurus.
What? What did you say?
You were on Terrace?
What did you do on Terrace, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little Cather I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
What are you talking about?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the Cather, I
He was with the
developed
Mandalorians?
an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species. The Sith at least let their feelings show.
But he's not a Sith.
Outside.
Like pro-Mandalorian?
The homeworld.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
Not for sale.
And I will see you dead for what you have done to my people.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Okay, so on the one hand, we can avoid falling to the dark side. On the other hand, this guy really deserves it. Fine, we'll go the light side option, but he really deserves it.
There is peace. I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
Okay, I think that's not the last we'll see of him, though. We will get our chance at revenge. And not get dark side points, which is the important thing. Alright, so we'll just make this a slightly longer episode than normal. Got a delivery, I think, to the guy in... Yeah, I think it's in here. Who are you? Nobody. What do you want? Handouts? Go dig a mine, fool. Alright. Got a box. I was told not to open it, though. Oh, that box. I know the box you're talking about. I thought it was supposed to be here a month ago. Like a detour, huh? Yeah, something like that. Never mind. You open the box? I don't even know if I can. I did? What difference does it make? No, it doesn't. I know what's in the box, and that's good enough for me. Oh. I suppose you're expecting some payment now. I'll give you 2,000 credits for the box, and you can go on your way. Yeah, I was expecting more for transporting dangerous goods. I expect my goods to be delivered to me on time. You have a problem with the price? You talk to Z. I have some of my spaceport workers on the other box from your ship, so take the credits and go. I got the other things to take care of here. Alright. Whatever. Talk to Johanny about what just happened, actually.
My Cathar blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us.
Okay. Sounds great. Oh, I just realized I have a level up. Nice. Alright, now we're gonna go outside. Well, I guess we're technically outside, but we're gonna go outside the city.
Oh, it's you again. Good hunting.
Right. Where's his buddy? You over here? I think he was over here. Great. Alright, Johanny has a force speed ability, I think. I don't know if it's actually any faster, but we're just gonna have to trust that it is. Ooh, can we loot this? No, okay. Had to check. Oop. Did that say mine? Sworn I just saw something about a mine. No? Right, I'm just gonna do this. Things do not give good XP. Oh, never mind. 200 XP? They do give loot.
I've been given.
Okay. Now let's go take care of the other ones real quick. Where are you going? How did I miss? I have like, how much strength? There we go.
You will fall.
Hang on, let me loot this first. Even though I don't think it's gonna help us with any more, too far out of range. Not gonna use our level up here. Nice.
Yes.
So in the past, I didn't usually give my main character armor. I just relied on like the Jedi robes and the force powers. But I don't think I was like using the proper force powers. Like give them like extra defenses and buffs. So there he is.
Ah, so you managed to come after all. I see you brought friends.
You brought some of your own as well.
Ha! Indeed I did. I foresaw that you might need help, so I arranged a distraction.
I literally had no choice. I came by my own will.
I do not need to hear your excuses, Jedi. I know why he brought you.
Enough of this talk, Joggy. Let's do what we came here to do.
I think you both need to calm down.
We both know the stakes here, and we both know what we must do. It is only in death that this can end.
This is a matter of honor. I cannot stand by this insult. I must do this.
Why do you need to fight Canderous, Jackie?
In the battle above the world of Althea, he ordered us to attack the enemy flank, promising us support. But when he saw better prospects for his own glory, he abandoned us and left us to die surrounded by enemies.
If I had not attacked when I did, the battle would not have been won so easily.
It would still have been won. You sent your own men to die there, Canderous. I cannot forgive you for what you did to us. You will pay.
That's not the way it happened.
Why did you abandon them?
The Altheri were fighting hard. I saw a break in their defenses that left their center exposed. I had to take the chance. If I had not done what I did, many more warriors would have died and the battle would have taken much longer. I stand by my decision.
You coward. You glory hunter. You were given direct orders and were part of a plan. You had a responsibility to us.
I can regret their loss, but it was necessary.
You do not want to fight, Jaggy.
Yes, I do not want to fight.
No. Do not alter his mind to defend me. I can fight my own battles without your help.
You... what? You tried to manipulate my mind with your devious Jedi powers. I cannot tolerate any interference. You shall die for that, Jedi.
Well, I try to find the peaceful resolution, but apparently, no. You don't let that happen.
This is what I live.
Alright, hang on.
Sure.
Go back to this guy. Let Candace have all the fun.
Huh?
Or not. 50 XP? Wow. Lame. That was a real letdown. Johnny took quite a bit of damage, though. No loot either?
I think this has affected me in ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need time to sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your intentions might have been. I just need time.
Okay.
My Cathar blood seethes at the thought of that man still running. He will pay.
Okay. Alright, well,
Huh?
Your wish?
go back to town. I don't want to, like, fast travel there in case we do miss whatever the, bend is with Juhani. Although I think we might not be able to trigger it on this planet because we just talked to the guy. Alright. Activate friendly power. Is it a friendly power, though? Let me guess. How is he so slow? I don't understand this. Like, it's because he's not the party leader or something, he goes slow or something? This will not use force speed because you have to wait for him.
Yes?
That important? He's just standing here. Okay, never mind. Just a generic citizen there to take up room. I do want to see if I can pick up some supplies. Mostly the advanced med kits, if we can. Although it seems like the other med packs are the way to go now. He has an infinite number. But no more of these life support packages. We have 50 of these. And these really don't seem to heal very much. They don't need 30 antidote kits. I don't even think we need 10. Alright, well. Might as well just save them, because I don't think we'll be buying anything else. Can't afford the Mantle of the Fours. Whatever that thing did. We'll just see if we can trigger Juhani's event here. Otherwise, we'll have to go to Manan to try to trigger it. I do want to like try to resolve that in this episode if we can. Go right on board? Yep. Alright, so we're going to have to go to Manan, I think, to trigger the event. We'll go ahead and pause the recording. Alright, we're here on Manan. Let's take Juhani and Candace. Yes, he's not here. Alright, we can try to talk to Kendris.
Yeah, what do you want?
What are your thoughts now?
This thing with Joggy, I don't know. Give me some time and I'll be able to sort this out on my own. Is there something else?
Tell me when you worked for Davik.
Working for Davik was like driving a spike through the side of your head. Sure, you got something new in there, but in the end, you've lost something as well. Beating up people who wouldn't or couldn't pay, strong-arming his competitors, killing who he said. It was busy work, nothing decent.
You were an assassin?
Assassin, mercenary. Those are names people give guys like me who do the killing to make us seem better or worse in their eyes. I've killed many people. I can't say I'm proud of it, but I have. Criminals, competitors, businessmen, police, women, children. Jedi were a better challenge, but they hardly ever poked around in the Undercity. Until you came along. But I never wanted to challenge you. Never felt the need. Maybe I knew I couldn't win. Just like all those years ago.
Oh, wise decision.
Yeah, probably. You probably would have beaten me again. Maybe you would have. But you're not who you were back then. I can tell. You've changed. And maybe I have to. I remember a time when I could do anything I wanted. Kill, maim, murder. It was all the same to me. But now that I am older, I can look back and regret.
Over what?
I look back and regret all the chances I had as a warrior. And then all the chances I've had since then. I shouldn't be getting like this. Not when so many other things are happening, but... It feels like something has changed inside and I don't know what it is. This is unbecoming a warrior. Let's get on with everything before I start getting sentimental or something. Is there something else?
He wants to retire.
Your choice.
Alright, so I thought the thing with that guy would trigger here. Apparently not. Might have to go to Korban then. Maybe we should like try fast traveling and then that'll do it. I don't know, we'll see. There you go.
There she is. Get her, men. But remember, don't kill her.
Force blast.
Is what a Jedi can do. I will be your
Can we just go on the Ebon Hawk? I'm really curious if that'll work. Oop. I want to take out this guy. I'm not really doing that much damage.
You seem to have defeated me, get there, worm. But I'll have the last laugh in the end.
What do you mean?
Don't listen to him.
You may have killed me today, but I had the pleasure of killing off your species. Not everyone who fought alongside the Mandalorians did it for their stupid concept of honor. Some of us just did it for the pleasure. The pleasure of seeing your world burn.
You animal! You wretch!
But I'm beyond your petty vengeance now, girl. You can never have your revenge.
Don't give in to the dark side.
I will not give him the satisfaction of seeing me give in to the dark side.
Worm, I killed your people on Cather in the sky. On the ground. In their homes. I hunted them down like the animals they were. beasts fought back and left me with injuries that meant I could never fight again. Or so they thought.
I'm trying to provoke her.
No, I will not give it to him.
I ended up in the lower city of Taris, and what did I find? A few of those stinking beasts living there. The male was easy enough to best, but the females proved elusive. I didn't know what happened to them after I killed the male. Until I saw this cursed woman on the auction block. But then the Jedi came and ruined everything before I could have my revenge.
So it was on Terrace then?
You killed my father. You killed my people. You treat us like animals. You deserve to die.
Yep. Don't give in. That's just what he wants.
Give in and embrace your hate.
Not even a Sith. Why do you care?
Than me, you're nothing.
I
Don't do it.
help me, please. Do not let me give in to my anger again.
Step away. Or, yeah, just step away.
Your kind always were weak-minded.
No, I will not do this. He may die, but it will not be out of my vengeance.
You coward. You weak.
Death rattle. No light side points though? What? Oh, come on. How do we not get light side points for that? Actually, I think it's because I'm maxed out. I would do it. And he had a med pack on him. He could have survived. He didn't want to. Alright, well. On that happy note, talk to Candace.
Yeah, what do you want?
Never mind.
Your choice.
Talk to her.
That man was a beast, a monster. I am glad that the galaxy is now rid of him, so he may not harm others again.
Unless he's faking it.
Regret, though, that he did not die by my hand.
It would have been wrong.
I know, but must I always fear the lure of the dark side? It was for the best. I am glad that you stood by my side during this. We should continue our journeys now. No reason for staying here for this.
Alright. You resisted the dark side. And just in time to go to the planet that's like seeped in the dark side. Lovely. So I wonder if she would like have her alignment changed. If she did do that. Mission's actually higher. Salvar's actually pretty low. I'm maxed out. Candaris. Yeah, he's dark side. Arth. Pretty on the light. He's even got a little bit of a glow there. Goalie, I think, is neutral. It's interesting that Mission is like more. Okay, she's side with Karth. Interesting. All right. Well, in the next episode, we're finally gonna go to that planet, and hopefully, won't die a lot. We'll see. I think that's gonna be split into 2 episodes. No, the temple is probably gonna be its own episode. I'm gonna say 3 episodes on the planet and 2 to 3 in the Starforge. Maybe 1, depending on how long it is. I don't remember how long it is, though. Yeah, I can't remember offhand how long it took. Maybe half an hour. Fight with Malik could take a little while, because the fight with those 2 Sith and Korriban did not go too well. I really hope the fight with Malik goes a lot better. We'll see. Anyway, if you like this episode, stay tuned for next one. I'm TJ, and I'll see you next time.